Hey y'all, and welcome with Cooking with Camille. We're going to get started today. We're going to do something quick and easy because it's hot. I was going to put the grill out, but we're not doing the grill. We're going to meatballs and gravy and mashed potatoes and some broccoli. Okay, I got the potatoes on for the mashed potatoes. We're going to make these meatballs and we'll get this broccoli on, and we're going to make a mushroom gravy. Mushroom and onion gravy. Okay, so you're going to need some garlic powder, a little garlic salt, some Italian seasoning, some breadcrumbs. I got some Kansas City seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, hamburger, a pound of hamburger, some paprika. You're going to need some beef base, an onion, an egg, part of a pepper. I got a little celery I want to get rid of, some mushrooms, and we're going to make some cheesy biscuits. Cheesy biscuits. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna I had a little celery left. I'm gonna use that celery and cut up, dice it up. We're gonna dice up this get my bigger knife. Dice up this green pepper. We're gonna dice up onion and dice up 2 cloves of garlic. And we're gonna add it all in our burger. And I got 1 egg. You're going to need about a half a cup of breadcrumbs, okay? And just dice it up real good, real small. If you like yours chunky, then leave yours chunky, but I'm going to have mine a little diced, okay? Then we're going to get a pot of water and get the boil in it for our gravy. We're going to make our gravy for our meatballs, okay? So let's add all this in there. That's our celery. That's about 1 stalk of celery. And the rest of that green pepper I had left from yesterday, from the pasta salad. And we're going to cut up this onion. Okay, I'm just going to dice up the 1 onion and save the other one for the gravy. So we're going to dice that up. Okay, and add that to your meat mixture. Okay, we're going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Let's go 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay, we're going to add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. We're going to do half a teaspoon of garlic powder and a half a teaspoon of garlic salt. Just the garlic powder. And then we're going to do a half teaspoon of garlic salt. Not too much because it'll get salty. And then I like this Kansas City seasoning. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of that. Add your egg and a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Ooh, this Worcestershire sauce got in my head. Ooh, put that lid back on there. That's strong. Breadcrumbs, about a half a cup of breadcrumbs, your 1 egg, just like you would do a meatloaf. Make sure you check it before you pour it because you don't want nothing to be rotten or anything. And then mix it together. I'm going to add a little tomato sauce. And add it, can't get the top open. Tomato sauce, about a half a cup of tomato sauce. We don't want it too wet. And then mix it all together. Mix it till you get it all well mixed. Add some pepper. I didn't add the pepper yet. I will add the pepper. And roll your balls. We're going to add some cheese in our balls. Okay, the pepper. And we're going to do a little bit of rosemary. About a half a teaspoon of rosemary. And mix it again. And then we're just going to start rolling up our balls. Because you don't cook them long because you want them to stay moist. I'm going to put cheese in the middle of them. Let me get my cheese out. Then just add a little, about a half a cup of cheese. Matter of fact, I'm going to just add that just a little bit. Yeah, if I got another bag. This is extra sharp cheddar. we're going to add to our meat mixture. And then we'll just start rolling up our meatballs, okay? After you mix it very well. Okay, I made my meatballs. I made 12 of them. I made them kind of big because I want to make them like a dinner meatball. So that's why they're kind of big. They're about half of my size in my hand. See? So I made them real big. I made 12 of them out of a pound of hamburger. And we're going to go from there. We'll put our broccoli on. Okay, on some of them, I'm going to bread them with breadcrumbs. And the rest of them, I'm going to leave plain. I'm going to do 6 and 6. 6 with breadcrumbs and 6 without breadcrumbs. Just to have a little crust on them. Italian breadcrumbs. You can do it however you want. You can leave them unbread. I just want to try something different. Just do some with bread and some without. Okay, there we go. 6 with out breadcrumbs and 6 with breadcrumbs. Just try something different. Okay, I put the meatballs in on 350 and set the timer for 25 minutes or until they're done on the inside. Now, while we're doing that, we're going to make our biscuits, cheesy biscuits. I'm going to put a little flour on here. We're going to take it and we're going to get my rolling pin. We're going to roll this out like so. Roll it like that. We're going to get some butter. Hold on. Let me see. I think I got some soft butter in here. Oh, I'm burning up. Lord Jesus. Got some butter in here. Yep. I'll show you how to do it. We're going to, can you see? We're going to rub the butter on there. Put a little sap of, put a little piece on there. I'm going to put the cheese on there. Oops. And then we're just going to fold the biscuit like this. And we're going to get a fork and we're going to mash the ends. Mash the ends. And these are going to be our cheese biscuits. Cheese rolls or whatever you want. And then you'll set them in the pan like so. And stick some holes in the top of it like that. Okay? Go ahead, continue to do the rest of your pan. Okay, I'm making 2 kinds of cheese. I'm making cheese square ones and cheese long ones. We're going to see which ones turn out the best. In case you want to just change it up a little bit. I did some long and some square. Just roll both of them out and roll it up the other one. Put butter in them. Like all of them have butter. You could do some without cheese and just do butter. I think I'll do some without cheese. I'll put 2 with cheese. Go butter this way. And the other ones with, we'll do it with, without cheese. And 2 without cheese, 2 with cheese, 2 without cheese, 2 with cheese. Okay, our biscuits are ready. I got 4 over here and 4 over here. We'll just clean up our mess. Okay, now we're going to make our gravy while our meatballs are cooking. When the meatballs get almost done, then I'll put the biscuits in. We're going to make get our beef base and season it to your flavor. We're going to use just regular beef base today. Put it in there so you get the flavor that you want. And then we'll thicken it with a roux. Okay, then I'm going to put some oil in this one, olive oil, and fry our onions to go in our gravy and cut up our mushrooms. Then I'm just going to add some rosemary to it, some Italian seasoning, and some paprika, a little garlic powder. And when I got the garlic powder, I'm going to put a little on our broccoli with this other seasoning I got too. And a little paprika. And just stir fry it. So it's I like the button rush mushrooms, but this is what you had in the refrigerator, so you gotta use these up before they go bad on you. So just continue to saute them until they're done. Okay, we put our rolls in. We get our butter and make our roux, butter and flour, and make our roux for our gravy. I tasted it, it tastes okay. And we just thicken it up. It's hot. Turn you on this side. Stir these onions up and turn it on low. There's nothing better than smelling some onion. Onion just make everything smell so good. Okay, I'm just going to make the roux, thicken it. And just let it come to a boil. So it gets thicker as you want it. However thick you want it. You just keep adding it. Okay, the gravy's getting thick. We'll let it simmer down. We're going to throw the meatballs in there and throw the onions and mushrooms on top. Got 7 minutes. Broccoli's done and mashed potatoes I just need to mash. Okay, our meatballs are done. I'm going to add them to the gravy. Like so. And just let them simmer in the gravy. These are the ones with the breadcrumbs. There's the ones without the breadcrumbs. And these only cook 25 minutes because you don't want them to dry out. I use porcelain paper on the bottom so they won't, it wouldn't stick on the cookie sheet. We're going to turn it on low and let it simmer for 15 minutes. Then we're going to take our mushrooms and onions, sprinkle on top. Like so, and cover it up. Wash our dishes and put a lid on it. And let it go on low for 20 minutes. Now let me clean up. Y'all look at those rolls. Cheese rolls, biscuits. We're going to try one just to see what they taste like. We'll get a cheese one. Look at this. They brown on both sides. Cheese on the inside. Cheese biscuits. We're just waiting on meatballs. Okay, y'all, there it is. Meatballs with mashed potatoes and broccoli with mushrooms and onions. Homemade. And you got your biscuits. I rolled some with cheese biscuits and square biscuits. Cheese biscuits. Let me take this down so you can see closer. Look at the meatballs. Oh my goodness. I didn't put gravy on the mashed potatoes. You can take gravy from your meatballs and add over there. And your broccoli. Let's put some butter on the broccoli. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Broccoli, mashed potatoes and gravy, meatballs with onions and mushrooms, and cheese biscuits. Quick meal. 45 minutes, y'all. 45 minutes. Have a blessed day. Don't forget, I thank y'all for your comments. Don't forget you'll enter into the drawing for June, the ones that comment. So I didn't forget you. All right, have a blessed day. God bless you.